So, your teachers decided to start Genius Hour in your classroom. That is great. You'll be joining a prestigious group of creative geniuses who were given a block of time during their work week to explore things that interested them and to experiment with their ideas. Geniuses like Art Fry or Dave Raggett. Those inventions and many more came about as a result of companies implementing inquiry and creativity time. They didn't call it Genius Hour, but genius was often the byproduct. Genius is waiting to be unlocked, but everyone's genius is a little different. So you might not be able to tap into your genius while you're working on your regular schoolwork and learning the same things as the rest of your class. It's more likely to come out when you're focusing on what interests you, when you're learning because you're curious and you're excited about what you'll find out. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, a Hungarian psychologist who's written many works on the nature of creativity, said, "Perhaps the most salient characteristic of creative individuals is a constant curiosity, an ever-renewed interest in whatever happens around them." Creative individuals are intrinsically motivated. That means that they do what they do not for rewards like grades, but because it makes them happy. And the world needs creative people who can see a problem and get excited about finding solutions. Young people are doing this all over the world. From William Kamkwamba, the Malayan teenager who taught himself how to build a windmill out of junk to bring power to his village, to Razia Kepra, the Chicago teenager who helped create a massive anti-violence campaign called Project Orange Tree, and to that group of middle school girls from New York who created the Field Tripper app that improves field trip logistics by managing permission slips, tracking buses, and updating itineraries. What do all these teenagers have in common? They are motivated by curiosity and interest. No one told them to learn what they learned or to do what they're doing. They decided it themselves. And that passion is what drives the best learning. So think about something you want to learn more about, a question you'd like to answer, or a problem that you can see that you'd like to solve, or maybe just something you've always wanted to explore and understand better. Genius Hour is your chance to explore that. But don't forget, as motivation theorist Daniel Pink reminds us, encouraging autonomy doesn't mean discouraging accountability. And while your final presentation isn't marked, your work throughout the process is. Your teacher will support you throughout this process with scaffolding, feedback, and assessment. So why wouldn't your teacher mark your final project? Simple, because if we're saying it's okay to take chances and explore something, then it has to be okay to fail. And not every inquiry is going to lead to success. Many don't. The key is to reflect on and learn from your experience. You can learn as much from an unsuccessful attempt as from a successful one. And you carry what you learned forward onto your next exploration, so that maybe success won't be so evasive the next time. After all, as renowned educational theorist Jean Piaget said back in 1988, the principal goal of education in the school should be creating men and women who are capable of doing new things, not simply repeating what other generations have done. Men and women who are creative, inventive discoverers who can be critical and verify and not accept everything they're offered. So go ahead, be critical, invent, discover. The world needs your genius.